they think maybe if they are not fast, everybody will think they are not fast, so they are just afraid about the image. In general, I think it's the biggest problem is this.
One dream?
I will have two, in fact. To win Le Mans in 1 month and winning Corsica this weekend.
Fantastic all-rounder. Well, after Kubica's retirement on special stage 5, Brian Bouffier has taken the lead. Bouffier, of course, who won another French classic, the Monte Carlo Rally in 2011.
Pour droite 80, un peu court. Pour milieu gauche 80. Pour gauchiste, sur droite à fond absolu. 80 mètres. Pour droite à fond sur ciel. 80 mètres. Gauchiste, 100 mètres. Gauche à fond absolu. 60 mètres. Long droite 90. Long droite 90. Et 80 mètres.
On special stage 6, Bouffier loses the top spot to Jan Kopecki. Despite regaining some time late in the stage, the Frenchman drops the lead of the rally to the Czech championship leader, who ends leg 1 with an advantage of 3.6 seconds over Bouffier, promising a fantastic battle for victory on leg 2.
Levá 2 delší, 20, pravá 3, utáhne 4, 41, do pravé 5 minut hop, 30, levá 6 plus short kolej, levá 6 plus short kolej, takže to. Dobrý.
I have to say the weather is really incredible over here because after the start it was very long section on the dry. Then it started to be a little bit humid, and last 7-8 kilometers it's changing damp, wet, humid, dry. So very difficult to see, where it's dry or where it's wet. So we were a bit cautious, but anyway it was good day for us.
While the Rally Tour de Corse moves to the region of the capital Ajaccio for the 5 stages of the second and final leg. Daniel Oliveira is another rookie here in Corsica, and on top of that, his pre-event test was cut short due to a problem with the steering on his Ford Fiesta regional rally car.
Hello, I'm Daniel Oliveira. I'm driving from the Brazil World Rally team. 2013 we are doing the European Rally Championship. In the past we was doing some WRC events, some also ERC in the past, so it will be a good challenge this year.
Daniel's doing all he can as well to promote rallying in his home country, Brazil. But that in itself is proving quite a mountain to climb.
Brazil is very big, and we have many, I think, opportunities from sport and different things. And unfortunately, rally is more in the south of Brazil, more close to Argentina, Paraguay, and I think we just need someone that build up some good promoter to build up the relationship with the people. And for sure, the Brazilian people like sport, motorsport a lot, like Formula 1. We have Ayrton Senna, we have also racing circuits a lot, we have motorbikes. So, but rally is something that still we need to work.
Oliveira is ranked 9th overall going to the final stage. Sadly, his Tour de Corse ends like this. Craig Breen is all fired up at the start of the last leg, trying desperately to narrow the gap to overnight leader Kopecky. Breen is third overall, 40 seconds off Kopecky. It's not an impossible gap with his pace on day one. Unfortunately, he goes off again, this time clouting a bridge.
And 5 right minus, tight to the square minus, into the late, flat 4 left. Oh,
And Breen loses another 38 seconds with this second off. He's out of the battle for overall victory and drops to 4th behind Stefan Sarazan in the Mini. On to special stage 9, and Sarazan has held on to 3rd overall. But Breen is very mentally strong. He fights back and snatches that 3rd place from Sarazan again, but only by 0.6 of a second. Special stage 10, and Sarazan reacts this time. He is 8.5 seconds faster than Breen. He takes back 3rd overall, and the Mini is 7.9 seconds ahead of the Peugeot going into the final stage. Special stage 11 then, and Sarazan's 3rd place is under threat. Breen is 4.7 seconds faster than Sarazan, but it's not enough to conquer the final spot on the podium. It's Sarazan who wins the battle for 3rd. Breen, though, doesn't go home empty-handed, a worthy winner of the Colin McRae Flat-Out Trophy, both for his speed, winning 4 stages, and for his fighting spirit, never giving up. From Corsica onwards in the ERC, a controlled tyre regulation is introduced. There are only 2 compounds, hard and soft, and no cutting is allowed.
It makes things a little bit more level. You know, there's not so many options, so it makes in some cases things more tricky. But I think if we were running with the old regulation, it would have been completely crazy, because there were so many different options of tyres that you could have used, and I think everybody would have been using a bit of everything. So at least this way, it makes it a little bit more neutral, shall we say. It's a good decision that we have to use these tires, because I think it's more funny to drive with those tires, and it's more spectacular for the spectators, because the cars are sliding much more. I think that they don't have they have very similar speed as they have before, but they are moving more, so it's more fun for the spectators, and it's important.
Well, the new tyre rule leads to some nervous moments during the last service in Ajaccio. The teams of Kopecky and Bouffier are waiting until the very last moment to choose the tyres. Bouffier is leading. Kopecky is 19.5 seconds behind. He overcame a deficit of about 13 on round 1 to beat Bouffier by that half second. Finally, Bouffier decides to fit his Peugeot with 4 hard tyres, gambling on dry weather. Kopecky chooses the other way. 5 softs, 1 hard in the boot. He will be praying for rain. Seems that the weather forecast isn't the same for Bouffier as it is for Kopecky. Our conditions are dry on the penultimate stage, special stage 10. It's bad news for Kopecky, but the Skoda driver is keeping up with Bouffier on this section of the special stage. Nevertheless, by the finish, Bouffier is 2.3 seconds faster and increases his advantage over Kopecky. Well, thankfully for Bouffier, it's still dry on special stage 11, the final stage. Unless he makes a mistake, the Frenchman will be adding another one of the classics to his CV. Oh, well done, we're 11 seconds faster than this morning. Good drive. Yeah, but we need to wait. That's a great result. I'm so happy to win here in France, in Corsica at home. It was a great race. I'm so delighted. Thanks to the team. Well, Bouffier then and Panseri start to celebrate even before Kopecky has finished the stage. They are sure they've won. Now, driving on those soft tyres on dry roads, Kopecky can't match the speed of Bouffier. And to make things even worse, the engine of Kopecki's Skoda starts to misfire.
No. Pravá 7 minus, 40, pravá 5 plus, 50, no. Pravá 6 plus sumku, levá 3 mokro, 42, brzda levá 3 után.
Well, as was the case last year, and for the first time in 2013, Kopecky finishes second.
Now, what's wrong? It doesn't sound good.
Oh, how stage we have only 3 cylinders. I don't know what happened. We have to go.
It's not what you needed at the end.
Oh, but the engine is...
It's got to go.
Well, it was a worrying road section for Kopecky, but he does make the finish of the rally. It's Bouffier who wins from Kopecky by 39.8 seconds, with Stéphane Sarrazin third, Craig Breen fourth, and Francois Delacour in fifth. Good result as well from Iran. Anya there too, winning the Production Cup in 7th place overall. So winners on the podium. There's Aigner, Production Cup winner. Cornel Lukacs won 2-wheel drive cup. And Molly Taylor, who wins the ladies' trophy. Well, that's all for the Tour de Corse. I'm Andrew Coley. Don't forget you can keep up with all the news and results on the FIA ERC app for Apple and Android, as well as FIAERC.com and at FIA ERC on Twitter. Next round is ERC Gecko Ypres Rally in Belgium. We'll see you in June.